Weirdest line of dialogue you ever had to record?
Was that Gail's granddad? Because I needed so much context for that, and it was very funny. And I said, how stupid can I go on this? And they said, as stupid as you possibly can.
And how stupid did you go?
Oh, was that Gail's granddad?
Is that what you did?
Yeah.
That's really good, actually.
It's a really, really tense moment for poor Gail, and it's the equivalent of like Gandalf walking in.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, he's so cute, this old fella.
Yeah.
And it's like, he's a god. She hasn't got a clue.
Oh, was that Gail's granddad?
I don't really know what the weird lines are. They all kind of like blend into one. I know there was one where Clive has to talk about stretchy metal for some reason. He goes on a side quest and this person invents stretchy metal and Clive has to go, stretchy metal?
It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
What's the weirdest line of dialogue you've ever had to record?
Probably some of Orin's lines from Baldur's Gate 3, because she is lovingly batshit.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin.
What was the weirdest line of dialogue you've ever had to deliver?
I think it was in Super Smash Brothers where they were talking to me, they were describing to me my opponent Jigglypuff, who gets around by farting, and I had to say, by farting.
He also attacks by farting. He can fart to fly around too.
By farting. Are you kidding me?
You know, I actually, when I took over for Destiny for the Ghost, I had to redo all the lines that the Peter Dinklage had been the Ghost previously. And the one that fans always were like, oh, it just, people groaned about. And it's, that wizard came from the moon. The context, I asked them the context and they told me and I still didn't get it. How about you?
I don't know if it's weird, but I love all of the emotes that you have to do. There's always a balance to be had. I do struggle sometimes to not make it sound like I'm having sex or doing a poo. Like, that's always quite tricky, like effortful noises. And on that note.
Can't wait to play Baldur's Gate 3. Like, oh no, Shadowheart's having a poo.
What is that vile smell? Are you dying?
Weirdest line of dialogue you ever had to record?
I would say efforts can be pretty, like breathing heavy.
Being on fire.
Punching sound. Or...
Yeah. I know we had such great writers on Red Dead. When you interact with NPCs in Red Dead, you can have the choice to be nice or be antagonistic, or you can do a bit of both. One of my favorite disses was, "You smell like your shit took a shit."
Wow.
It always makes me chuckle. And so every once in a while I'll meet a fan and I'll say it to them. And like 99% of the time they'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's brilliant." But there's one time this kid, he didn't know and he just thought I was just saying it to him. I felt horrible. I went, no, it's what Arthur says. Arthur says it.
Not me.
So I don't smell? No, you don't smell. It's fine. So I felt terrible.
What's that smell? Is that you? It's like a shit took a shit.
All right, I'm just gonna walk away.
I like it when I say, "The purple scene, you donkey." Just like saying donkey in a really British way.
You donkey.
Donkey. Donkey. Donkey.
Donkey!
What is your favourite line from?
Oh crap.
Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Ah, crap.
I had to stand in a booth while 4 or 5 people on the other side of the glass watched me as I kissed the back of my hand, and I moaned and I sighed.
Did we just reveal that you are the sex sounds of Astarion?
Oh, the internet knows. The internet very, very much enjoys this. It becomes a thing where anytime I'm in a game and it's revealed that I'm in a game, there's plenty of people commenting underneath saying, "Isn't that the sex noise guy from Baldur's Gate 3?
Oh my God,
and
Alex.
this is my legacy. This is my legacy now.
Delicious.
It was a series of things. It was the whole Kiflam stuff. Epsilon, Kiflam, brother, uncle stuff. That was weird stuff. That was probably the weirdest stuff that I had to do.
Take me to my father, brother, uncle, Kiflam.
Hey, oh, peace, brother.
Kiflum.
Oh,
Kiflum.
really? Oh!
What's your favorite line by the character you're best known for?
You pooping? You pooping?
I mean, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
That's a good answer. Our dear Talis Jaffe from Critical Role directed me on a game years ago called Akiba Strip, in which you were beating up vampires and to make their clothes disappear so the sun would burn them.
Wow.
It was a very anime-tastic game. There was a voice print in the game that it was the foreigner voice print. Like, what would be a unique foreigner voice? And so Taliesin was like, I want you to be the grungiest Scotsman you can be. And so we got to record all these different lines and dialogue that could be put onto like Moe, cute little cafe maid girls.
Oh my
Where you
God.
walk into the cafe and like,
You there, what you up to? Sit down, I'll get you some milk.
and he's like, no, more
Grunge.
Scotsman, more grungy, more drunk. And it was just like,
All right, enter, sit down. Oh, cute you little boy,
and like, you know, it got insane.
That's amazing.
There's so many good ones is the hard part.
I would say you're the only one of these fools that I trust. Like, you're the only one of these fools that I trust.
I can tell you what my least favorite is.
Tell me.
You forget 1,000 things every day. Make sure this is one of them.
I saw your face, I'll remember you. You forget 1,000 things every day. How about you make sure this is one of them?
Hey.
I hate that line.
Really?
Hate it.
It's
I didn't want to do it.
iconic.
I didn't want to, I know it, but I didn't want to do it. I thought it was the dumbest line ever. I kept trying to change it, you know, over and over and over again. I tried to change it, and then Rod comes up and says, Ned, they want you to say the line exactly as written. And, you know, I was just like, yeah, the line sucks, man. He goes, trust me, this is the line.
I can see his face doing
yeah,
that.
and they were right. That's why they're a rock star and I'm not. You know? Forget 1,000 things every day, pal. How about you make sure this is one of them? God, I hear that in my nightmares.
I played a character named Hinckley, and some guy had just heard me somewhere doing a Christopher Walken impression that I did. And he said, yeah, just do that. So the whole thing is just him, Hinckley, talking like this. I don't even know where it is anymore.
Mr. Dick, I expect that you will neutralize this problem.
I will. Or my name's not Rank Dick.
What is the most amount of takes in a row you've ever had to do?
I worked with a director. He was like, oh, that's great, David. Oh, that was amazing. Let's just do one more where you do it like this. And oh, that was incredible. Okay, let's just do one more. And I was working with Hank Azaria, who was Mo the bartender, among a million other amazing voiceover things. And Hank got so mad.
I kind of like that stuff though, that's the fun. But maybe that's the theater in me where I'm like, yeah, let's do it again. Let's try something new, let's spitball.
I kind of want to do a Fincher movie where I get to do like 50 takes and
Yeah.
try to find like every possible nook and cranny of the line read.
That'd be fun.
How
Let's
about
do
you?
that. Let's
Let's
go ahead.
do
Let's just go do that. Finch? Sure. May I call you?
May I call you Finch?
Finch?
Director I don't know?
Good. Off to a good start.
I think we're nailing it.
Next!
So I remember like really annoying a director. It was in a TV show called Dickensian, and there was this moment where my love interest's father was being taken away to prison, and we all had to stand in the doorway and just react as the kind of the jail wagon left, and it was like, and I just had no idea how to react to it, and the director just said to me, "It's not good," and I was like, oh. It was like the worst thing, because I just felt like so bad. Like I had no stakes. I was the person that people were going to be looking at least. No one
And
cared.
yet you were drawing attention for reacting in an inappropriate way.
My performance was so bad, it was distractingly bad. They were like, please, I wasn't the only person reacting. There were like 5 or 6 other people in the scene.
What were they doing? And what were you doing?
I don't know, I couldn't tell you. And I still have yet to watch that episode, because I think, but it was just, she pulled me aside.
no.
She pulled me aside
Yeah.
and said, I don't know what to tell you. It's just not good.
Because it's dubbed and we have to fit every line
And you gotta get the,
in the Japanese time, and sometimes in English the translation is longer or shorter, and it needs to be the right inflection, emotion,
Not
so
easy.
I've had to do even simple lines 20 times. You're like, I think we got it. No? That's why I've said, like, sometimes when I hear my husband playing the game, I'm like, oh my God, they tortured me with that line. I have like flashbacks,
and nobody
PTSD.
else knows except you.
Yeah.
I used to do a bit of theater in Germany, and the German actors would tell me they would go through, when they were dubbing American films, same thing. You ever hear that Arnold Schwarzenegger doesn't do his own German? No, he doesn't, because apparently his Austrian accent is so thick. He sounds like he's from the middle. Like it's like the American equivalent of an Appalachian tooth.
They're like, sorry, we need to get you dubbed.
Yeah.
Nice fun fact.
Yeah.
Can we all just be civil now, please?
I wish you'd stayed at sea.
I should have known I'd be next.
With the other walruses?
I think it was like some sort of toothpaste commercial, and for some reason I was like a taste bud, like a surfer taste bud, and my only thing was to go, yeah, cool. They booked me for like 2 hours, and I was like, for one line.
And normally in a game, like if you were doing that in a video game, you would say that line and then move on.
Yeah, but I feel like sometimes some clients feel like, no, we booked them for 2 hours.
gotta
We have
use
to
that 2
use the
hours.
2 hours.
Yes,
And
yes.
so it was like, how many different possible alternate timeline variations of, yeah, cool, can we do, to the point where it became, my brain began to melt. I was just slowly dissolving in the booth. Reality began to pull apart. I was like, oh, this is a simulation. Oh boy, it's very much like the Toast of London.
Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
I just think there was a little loss of energy on that last take. Maybe try one more.
Yes! Yes! Yes!